Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's Glamorous Like Sana. My name is Alexis. If this is your first time here, welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, welcome to my channel. So usually I do makeup looks, tutorials, everything makeup related. I'm also gonna be starting 2 other days a week, Thursdays and Sundays. So Thursday is going to be more inspirational, more about like I guess my walk in faith and spiritual stuff, all of that great stuff. It's going to be about learning like how to get out of bad habits, it's going to be more inspirational. Sundays, it's going to be more family oriented, kind of like my struggles as a mom and as a wife, or whatever, and just kind of like my stories on becoming mom and going through that whole process. And I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I had Mommy Mondays before, for those of you who have been here the longest. I had Mommy Mondays. I didn't feel like it was such a huge hit because I don't think I really pushed it that much. It was more of just like a little bit of vlogging here and there. It wasn't much. Like, I didn't have any story times, nothing like that. And I think if I share raw, like how I feel about it, I think you guys would like to get to know that side of me and like where I came from with that and like how I got past it, especially for those of you who are having or who are pregnant or don't have kids yet and want to, and like maybe you can learn from my experiences. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you're excited too. All right, without further ado, let's get into this video. So I think what I am gonna start with is some dating advice. I know, this is silly, very silly. Look, nobody's perfect, so that's all you have to know. That's the first thing you need to know to start dating. Nobody is perfect. If you haven't been in a relationship for years, well, not months, more so like years, or maybe you weren't in a actual, like you don't feel like it was a mature relationship. Maybe you're like in your late teens and early 20s and you're just not sure how a relationship should look. The first step is loving yourself. Step number 1, loving yourself. I think if you love yourself and know that God loves you, first of all, if you're in a relationship, you're gonna need God because men are just drive you nuts sometimes. Come on, we all know once in a while our men drive us nuts. Anyway, shh, don't tell my husband that. Anyway, yeah, so, love yourself, understand that God loves you as well. And if you're not there yet, that's fine. You can keep going, and along the way, God willing, you understand that. But the first step is loving yourself, because if you don't love yourself, how do you think, like, how can you allow somebody to love you if you don't love yourself? Like, if they're abusive and verbally, like in verbal or whatever, hopefully not physical, or anything, but if they're like that, you're not gonna have love for yourself, and you're just gonna be down all the time, and you don't want to put yourself in that position. No matter how much, like if you think you're ugly or anything like that, like just know, like, you are not. And yeah, if that person's making you feel that way, definitely don't stick around. Sound deuces and, go hit the road, Jack. After you loving yourself, you're gonna make sure that either you have a job or you have something, and this goes for men as well. You don't want to get with a broke man, Because then how are you guys supposed to go out on a date? Tell me. Who? Anybody? No? Nobody knows. How? You know what? Been there, done that, and wow. It's just not cute. Years ago, anyway. Yeah, so definitely make sure you and or him have a job. And two, like, you don't want to rely on just somebody else, like, especially if you don't even know what direction it's going in. And men like to be with somebody who has their life together. Of course, if you're in your early 20s, you don't have your life together. Or before. And if you do, then good for you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. But yeah, so, you know, make sure that you love yourself. You have something together, like you know what direction you want to head in. If not, if you're starting to talk to somebody, or if you meet somebody online or in person or however, just make sure that you guys have a talk ahead of time. Honestly, relationships, or, you know, just dating in general, nowadays, you have to be very upfront. Like an interview process. Think of yourself when you're getting interviewed for a job. They're asking pinpointed questions. Like, they want to get to know you. They know what they're looking for. They know the person that they're looking for. They want to get to know you, your personality. If you, like, for example, for a man, if you're talking to him and then you're like, okay, well, I don't really know. Like, he seems cool, but I'm not sure. Then you want to ask these pinpointed questions. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want in life? Like, do you want to be married? Do you just want to date? Like, what is it that you want? Because if one of you guys just wants one, like if one person wants one and the other one wants something else, it's not going to work out ever. It's not. And honestly, like, if you're in that position right now, like, hopefully this is a wake-up call for you, because it is not going to work out unless you guys are both on the same page. So make sure you guys are on the same page. So ask questions. If you are in your mid-20s or whatever, you want to have kids at a certain age, talk to them about it up front. Say, hey, you know what, like, oh, you know, how are you? Like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a contractor, blah, blah. Okay, cool. What do you do? Oh, I'm a nail technician. I don't know. I do nails or whatever. Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks. And then you guys go, I mean, obviously you're going to kind of know, like, if you guys are vibing, like the kids say, or if it's just not going well and you need your friend to give you a call. Yeah, so definitely, you'll definitely know. It's just like a job interview. Put yourself in the manager's shoes hiring you. Like, okay, what would they ask? Or not what they would ask, but how would they handle this situation? You're talking to someone and getting to know them, see if you guys are compatible, and then move on from there if you are. If not, close the book and sail ahead. I don't know. Write down ahead of time, like, the questions that you want to ask them, whether it's a male or female. Let me see. I'm trying to think of maybe like what kind of other questions there are so that I can help you. Definitely ask if they want to get married, they want to have kids, because if you want that, you need to ask that. You need to ask that, and sometimes it feels uncomfortable to ask that, but you just have to go for it, because would you rather just be quiet and be like, oh, maybe later on, like, we'll talk about it? No, because then you're going to start falling for each other. You guys are going to be liking each other more or whatever. And then it's going to be like, oh, well, I mean, I guess I don't have to have them if he doesn't want. Like, no, don't do that to yourself, okay? You're worth so much more. Ask them where they see themselves being in 5 years, or what their goals, their go-tos or goals in life are. You know, ask them if they're Christian or Catholic, if they believe in that. Those are important things too. Ask, I don't know, like, think about your family too, because it kind of it affects your family as well. So kind of think about them like, okay, like would they get along with this person? Would my brother get along with him? Would my sister get along with it? You know, like think about that as well. Would my mom, dad, or you know, one of them are not there? You know, just think about all of that in the situation. Ask about his family. Is he close to his mom? If he's not close to his mom, stop it now. Stop it now. Okay, just, I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. And if he's too close to his mom, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what else. But I hope these questions really help you, because I know right now, like a lot of people that I know are like, I want to start dating again. I want, you know, I'm not getting any younger, or, you know, and these are questions that will definitely help people. So I wanted to think some up, because I've honestly, and I'm not a relationship therapist, nothing like that. I've been married for 8 years? I think 8 years. 7 or 8 years. I forgot. 20. Okay, 7 years. I've been married for 7 years. Getting a little ahead of myself with 8. But yeah, 7 years. So, you know, nobody's perfect. So don't ever think that your marriage or being in a relationship has to be perfect. Because definitely not. Everybody has their ups and downs. Because it's, you got to think of a husband. Like when you're going out, like if you want to be married, you have to think of somebody as that, like, okay, do I see myself being with this person forever? Or, you know, do I see myself being in a relationship with them however long they want to be, or, you know, whatever. If you guys are just casual and you're just getting to know each other and you just want to see where it goes, be upfront with them as well, and hopefully they want the same thing. But just know, like, you know, girls are more like emotional, so we have more feelings than men do, and so be careful with that, you know, if you're just gonna go, because I mean, I've known people who they're like, oh my gosh, you know, like I can't believe like they're seeing somebody else, and it's like, well, what did you expect? You know, you didn't tell them what you wanted, and you guys are, it's been a year now or whatever, and you're still there, and you guys are just friends with benefits, and that's it. But if you're seeing something more, if you're feeling something more, then you need to say something so that they know, and maybe they feel the same way, maybe they don't, but at least you're saying something, and you know whether to end it or not, because you don't just want to be there on the side and then now they have a girlfriend or whatever, and you put yourself in that position. Definitely. So yes, hope you liked this video. Let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And please comment down below if you want me to talk about anything else. Please comment down below. I need your guys' support on this. You guys have supported me through so much, so this definitely will help me. Yeah, and share it as well. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye. God bless.